What's up?
What's life like on the other side right now going on? What's going on with you?
Nothing much, nothing much.
That's good, man. We're gonna get right into it though. We're gonna start off right with school. You know what I'm saying? Everything has been virtual for you. Oakleaf Junior High. So you kind of went viral and went crazy right after quarantine happened. So you haven't went back to school physically yet. So how has life been for you in your daily schedule since quarantine has happened between balancing fame and school and everything like that?
It's definitely been a big change since I just want to live in that going viral. But I've been doing a lot of stuff from home interviews and also school. I'm doing virtual school, so I'm just at a computer just doing school from there, and it's actually much easier. Just out because normally I would be like flying around, just going here from here, and now I'm just at home doing everything at home since quarantine and COVID. So, yeah.
So right before you went viral, man, how did your friends at school act? You know what I'm saying? When you was in middle school and they texted you, calling you as soon as they seen LeBron James, Barack Obama post your video. What was that like?
It was definitely my friends, like they were really surprised when I went viral and they were like, "What? Wow, like you can sing and you're so powerful and you're so inspiring." And it's just a lot of encouraging words that they told me.
But I'm pretty sure they weren't surprised too much by it because you had been knew you wanted to be a singer since the age of 7. You started singing at 5 years old. So outside of your mom and your dad, of course, who were some other inspiring singers that kind of gave you that influence that made you want to become a singer at that young age?
I would say I grew up listening to like cuz my dad he bought like a bunch of DVDs of gospel artists and cuz I love gospel music, so I was
Mm-hmm.
raised in church and I sung in the choir, so I always listened to John P. Key and Marvin Sapp and Fred Hammond and Kirk Franklin and Hezekiah Walker, like a lot of those artists in gospel music. So that's mainly where I just really sung in when I was like 5 years old. So I listened to those artists.
Real quick now, go ahead and shout the church home out for me if you can.
I want to give a big shout out to my church, Elevate Life Church, and the pastor there, Pastor Tim Stayer and Pastor Crystal Stayer, and the whole Elevate Life Church team crew.
Shout out to them, man. So you bring up singing in the church, singing in the choir, and things like that. What was one of your favorite songs growing up? I know one of mine was "Shake the Devil Off." That was one of my first songs I ever sung in church when I was in the children's choir. So what was yours?
I sung. I'm a big hymn guy, so
Okay.
I I like hymns, and so my first hymn that I sung in church was um Let the Church Say Yes. It's definitely a good hymn. Like it just says one word, which is yes,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all I basically could say was yes. So I sung that hymn, and I like it just blew the church out, and then it was just an amazing time. It was a powerful time there.
Church brings you through a lot, and there's a lot of times where church just kind of takes you out your body, and the spirit just kind of like it kind of leads you where you need to be going. So walk me through your experience of the first time that you really felt in your heart, like the spirit as far as singing, maybe not even just singing, but just being in church in general. Do you remember exactly what that experience was like for you?
Yes, being in church, general, I love being in church. Just to be in the presence of God and just see people, um, brothers in Christ and sisters in Christ, and it's definitely just a good feeling just to be there. And I'm saved, baptized at church at a young age, and I sung in the choir, led songs, and I just really got a passion from there. So like what you hear like on my songs is basically what I got from church because that's where I was like rooted. Cause my mom and my dad they're ministers, so me and my sister we were always in church.
Absolutely. And you got a song out with your sister right now that we're going to talk about a little bit later on. But we're about to go ahead and on into your television experience, things like that, going on to the show. And then before you went viral and you went on BET and to the Today Show and Good Morning America. Little Big Shot. Talk to me about that experience, being on the set of that back in, well, it was May of this year, right? That
It
aired.
it was so I flew out to LA in January and recorded it. And this was like right before COVID even happened. So I flew out to LA and recorded that, and then it aired on television in May. Um yeah, the day before I went viral, it aired on television, and then right after it aired, that's when I went viral. So it was like kind of like, okay, is this like supposed to happen? Like it was just planned out, basically.
That's crazy. Like that's nothing but God right there. You know what I'm saying? Setting you up for exactly what you need to happen. So tell me about like how was that instead of why did you choose to go on Little Big Shot instead of something like Sunday's Best, or was that a decision where they reached out to you? What was that like in the process of going on to that show?
So I went viral in 2018, yeah, around like the end of 2018, I went viral, and I was 11 years old, and I sung a gospel song called "Brand New Life," and that's where I laid my foundation. Like that's where it really started getting like I started going places and singing and stuff, and and I and then after that, like a while on, Little Big Shots reached out and it said that they want me to come down there and be on the show. And so of course we were like, yes, yes. So we flew out there and then recorded it. So that was mainly it when I went back there. It was because of my old viral video. Yeah.
That's tough. So like walk me through that week since you said everything kind of happened at the same time. It aired on TV, then you went viral. Walk me through that week and how that changed your life. What did it look like from your household? Like when your mom and your dad saying like, was it a situation where it was kind of like stuff happening so quick that you was like you couldn't really soak it in yet? What was that like that whole week?
So the whole week was just so I'm just like regular posting a video, and I never knew that it was gonna go viral. And like I just like got done doing Little Big Shots and posting it, sneak peeks, and then the day of Little Big Shots aired, I posted it, and right before I never thought of like I just want to live. Yeah, I'm gonna go viral tomorrow, so I'm just gonna be ready. And when I just tomorrow, that's when we found out that George Floyd died.
Mm-hmm.
And so my mom, she made a song. She wrote a song that God gave her the lyrics, and she gave the lyrics to me, and she told me to go upstairs and pray over them and meditate over them. And after that, I went back downstairs and I told my mom that I'm ready to record, and we recorded it. And after that, posted it, and it just went viral. It just reached millions and millions of people.
It did. It got 3 million views. Plus to this day, on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? That's very hard to do on Instagram. So, but I seen your post before that, and you had just like a different type of approach and soul to you. You know what I'm saying? Like R&B music and singers as a whole right now, soul is something that's been missing. And for you to have that at such a young age, that's crazy. But going into it going viral and things like that. Now, I want to know your perspective because at the age of 13, 12, 13, Trayvon Martin came out when I was at that age, right? So I want to know from your perspective through the eyes of a 13-year-old, when you found out about the news of George Floyd, what did that feel like to you at that young age?
So I felt just like me and my family, we watched the video, so it was definitely a good like sad, heartbreaking, like feeling like wow, like they really did that. But also it wasn't surprising because it's been going on for definitely a lot of years since slavery. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not like, oh my gosh, they did that to him. Why? And I think we all know why, because of his skin color, and just because of white supremacy, and just a lot of police brutality that's been going on and is still going on. And I just really hope that it can end. I don't know when it's going to end, but it definitely needs to end. But I just definitely feel like it was definitely a sad video just to watch and to see. Um, like my skin color just dying like after, and it's not just like one person. It's from Ahmaud Arbery to George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and a lot of other people that we might not even know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely sad.
The power of social media, man, and the power of the tongue. It's a lot that's been going on, and for you to realize that and understand what's going on at that age. When I was 12 and 13, I wasn't really. I knew what was going on, but I wasn't as deep into it as you are, and as in touch with the world. So that's really good to know, and to be that bridge and to be that influencer. To gap the generations between the younger and older generations. How does that feel sometimes when you have your grandma, but also your little cousin still listening to your music and they can connect in the same way? How does it feel to have that blessing?
I would say it's definitely a really good feeling. Just to like it's definitely a grateful feeling just to like see my family and my cousins listening to my music, and they sing it all the time. I come over and they play it, and they try to sing it how I sing it. And it's definitely just like wow, like it's just like I'm making an impact on other people my age and older people, and it's definitely a good feeling. So it's definitely an honor.
That's great. So I seen one person another video that kind of went viral was when you got connected with Dr. Dre. So how did that come about?
So how I got connected with Dr. Dre, my producer, he shot to them joints. He's my producer, so he produces all my songs and stuff. And he's connected to Dr. Dre, and he produces some of Dr. Dre's music and he helps him out. And but I can't speak for him, but I just kind of know like the backstory a little bit. But he's kind of not connected to him. And so Dr. Dre, he posted my I Just Want to Live video, the original viral video, on
Mm-hmm.
his page because of my producer. And so my producer put a beat on it, and that went viral too. And so Dr. J was like, we want to invite him to his house for the 4th of July. So we went over there, and I had an amazing time, and it was definitely really fun just to be over there and hang out and just enjoy being around him, and because he's definitely a real laid back man. And he's like normal. He's not like how more like bougie and like don't talk to me like that. But yeah, he's definitely like an uncle to me. So yeah.
It's a blessing to have OGs around you that just kind of like kind of give you that leeway and showing you the ropes of life, you know what I'm saying? Like in the industry and having so many legends just be encouraged by you, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm pretty sure that you like, yo, like I know you remember vividly listening to Kurt Franklin and Fred Hammond and things like that, and for them to now know exactly who you are. And Kurt Franklin popped up on you on the interview one time. Talk to me about that.
So I was doing an interview, and he like, and then the person that was the interviewer was like giving like a little contact thing like to make him come on. I'm just like, okay, what is he doing? And so Kirk Franklin just pops up on the screen like, and me and my mom were just like, what? And then he just starts talking, and me and my mom were just like, we were actually talking to Kirk Franklin, and he was just giving a lot of encouraging words and just saying like, wow, you really is inspiration, and you are a powerful singer, and like just giving me a lot of compliments and some feedback on my singing, and some critiques in the industry, and complimenting my mom for her writing skills. So it was definitely a surprise.
Yeah, your mom definitely did that. Associated Press Song of the Year. Come on now. Come on now. Like that's amazing. That's really great. That's an article that just came out with like last week, I guess. Yeah, like about last week. So I know she's really proud about that. And I know you're proud as well. So being featured on a lot of great platforms, BET, the Today Show, Good Morning America. Now, what has been one of your favorite performances so far live? Well, live, I guess. Sort of kind of so far as and some other stages that you are looking to perform on in the near future.
The best performance. I would probably say BT Awards. The BT Awards, all the other performances I did, they were definitely really I had an amazing time, and I want to thank them for their time to bring me on. But definitely BT because definitely because Black entertainment television, and I like supporting Black organizations and Black people, my culture, and I got to sing my song, I Just Want to Live, and I kicked it off. Like I kicked off the BT Awards, so that was definitely a big accomplishment. And like it was right after I went viral, and BT was like, "Can you kick off the BT Awards?" So I'm just like, "Wow."
I know you
So
got yeah. I know you got that call. You were ecstatic, like, oh my god, like this is BET. Because I remember watching BET like every day when I was growing up. So to be at the BET Awards, I opened it up was just like that whole award show was it was very powerful. So I really appreciate you for opening it up and having that gap in between a lot of hurt that we had this year. You know what I'm saying? So you've been great. You've been a great asset to 2020 because 2020 has been rough for a lot of people. But you have a new project that just came out, man. The EP, you got 4 tracks up there. Now I'm gonna tell you my favorite song from the EP right now. This year is my favorite song off the EP, but you have a lot of great tracks up there. It's featuring your sister as well. Talk to me about the whole Christmas project that you have coming out, that you already have out right now.
So yes, my Christmas EP called The Best Time of Year is out on all digital platforms, and you can go stream it and download it. And it has a lot of songs of the seasons on there, like Christmas vibes, modern Christmas vibes, and it has some classics. Give Love on Christmas Day. But I did a cover of it. I did a rendition. And that's featuring Undecided Future. So shout out to them, and also my song with my sister, Let It Snow, featuring my sister Keedron Bryant, and it is this year, and it's me and my producer, them joints, and simply having a wonderful Christmas time, or wonderful Christmas. That's the for the song. So you can go get that if you want to listen to some Christmas songs, since we're almost around the corner for Christmas. So yes, definitely go cop that.
Well, Christmas being next week, man, I want to know what's on your Christmas list, your wish list, Xbox One, PS5. What you got on your wish list this year, man?
Yes, I definitely want a PS5 because like I'm like wondering why is it so hard to get it? It's
Man,
like soon as you can try every single app in the book, and you still not gonna, and unless you have like a connection with people that can get you one, then you can just forget it. But I'm still hoping and believing that I can get one, and I hope that I can get one because I've been waiting on one because everybody has one. Not everybody, but everybody that I know has one. And it's just like I'm sitting here with the PS4, like I mean, but I'll still be grateful if I don't get it. But I want it though, and I also want some drums, and yeah,
you
and I want some like clothes and shoes. Like I want a designer, kind of like haul kind of thing.
okay? Designer hall. Now, clothes and shoes. Are you a Team Jordan type of guy? What you like? You like Kyrie's? You a Nike type of guy? What type of shoes
I
you like to rock?
I think I'm a Nike type of guy. Now I don't have nothing on like Jordans. It's just like it's like I like Jordans, but like Nike just has like a lot of like they have They have Jordan clothes, but it's like more of Nike clothes too. Like it's more clothes of Nike. Like they have, I don't know how to explain it, but I like Nike. But yeah.
See, I'm team Xbox. You say you team PlayStation. What's some games that you like to play when you get your system up? Fortnite, 2K. What you playing?
I play Fortnite. I play 2K here and then with my dad, but he claims that he is better than me, but he's not. And I play Call of Duty. I play, yeah.
Okay, Call of Duty. There is a new Call of Duty that came out. I'm not really too much of a Call of Duty fan. I'm more so I stay to 2K, you know what I'm saying, GTA. But, you know what I'm saying, Christmas is about giving as well. So we ain't gonna talk. Hopefully your parents ain't up here, but if you are getting some gifts, you already got some stuff up under the tree for them, for your sister too.
They don't put stuff like for Christmas in the Bryant household. We already know what we gonna get, so it's not it's not a surprise when it comes to Christmas. It's not like a regular family where we like, oh my gosh, what? I never knew. So it's like we tell them what we want, and they be like, okay, I'm putting this card, and I'm gonna order it. So it's like on Christmas Day, we be like, thank you, and so it's not a surprise.
Now tell me some of the Christmas traditions that you have in your household. Is it y'all make cookies together? What's some things y'all do as a family?
We like to we like to go to Texas. We're going to Texas this year to see our family and just like spend some time with family, or we watch Christmas movies and we go live sometimes just like dancing and singing Christmas songs and stuff like that. Yeah.
Speaking of singing Christmas songs, now one thing I would love to have this Christmas, all right, is to, like I said before, you bridging that gap between the younger and the older generation. If you and Boys to Men could do a cover of Let It Snow together and drop it on Christmas, I feel like everybody, and I mean everybody, now that's something that could possibly happen, you know what I'm saying? So if it does happen, I want to see it get in the works, you know what I'm saying? Because Boys to Men is somebody that I grew up on, listening to my mom, my dad in the car. So is that something that you would be interested in doing?
Definitely. Yeah, that would definitely be a fire project. To work with them, the originators of Let It Snow. And it's that'll definitely be cool just to work with them.
Right. So going into other artists that you're looking to collaborate with, or somebody else that you want to do some projects with in the near future, do you have any artists on your list?
I do. I want to collaborate with John Legend, Jennifer Hudson, Beyonce, Jacqueline Carr, which is a gospel artist, and Conte Gavin, Marvin Sapp, Kirk Franklin, and Leandria Johnson. That's kind of like who I want to
That's
collab with.
a heavy feature list, and I like it. I like a lot of those collaborations. John Legend was one that really kind of threw me off guard, but I really like that though. I really think you and John Legend would complement each other well. In a project together. So what's next outside of the Christmas project? After the Christmas season is over, new projects that you possibly have coming up, new singles, dates on anything that you have in the near future.
So I'll be coming out with an album next year. I don't know what month it is, but I definitely will be coming out with the album. Hey Jalea, I'll be coming out with an album, and yeah. And also I have a lot of upcoming like collabs and stuff like that.
That's tough, man. You gave us a lot of insight on everything that you have coming up for the Christmas season. Happy holidays to your folks. You have a lot of people that support you. And as a college student myself, and hopefully one day you'll come to my college, North Carolina A&T, at HBCU. So I see that you have a lot of influence over America right now. In a year that was kind of hard for a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? So you gave me a lot of inspiration, and I'm glad that you came up here on this platform and told your story. So do you have any final words for anybody that's listening? Any plugins, anything that you got coming up as far as merchandise, where we can get your stuff at? Talk to me.
They can, so like where can they find like
Where
my
can they? Yeah, all your stuff.
okay, so you can go get my I Just Wanna Live EP on all digital platforms, and you can get my Christmas EP on all digital platforms and download and stream it. And you can go get some I Just Wanna Live merch on shopkeedronbryant.com, and you can go rep some I Just Wanna Live shirts and hoodies and beanies and stuff. And you can also go watch my music videos on YouTube. I just released one yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, and you can just stay tuned for a lot of big things coming up in the future. So thank you and keep supporting me. And I'll continue to keep putting content out there.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to Team Warner Records as well, because I work for Warner Music
Yes,
on the college
shout
side. So
out to Warner Records at Umar.
appreciate you, man. I hope we can stay in contact. Shout out to your mom for getting us connected and everything like that. I pray that you have a successful Christmas and a career. And as soon as that album drop, hopefully we can get you back on the show, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Appreciate you, man.
All right, you too.
All right.